Hello Team Zug, and today we're back with another book to review. This time I got Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Shot. Now if you don't know what this book is, which I'm pretty sure that everyone already knows about this book by now, this was the recent Diary of a Wimpy Kid book to be released. Well, it would soon to be the recent one because there's a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid coming out in October 25, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's Overload Diaper, which I'm really excited for. So yeah, here's the back, what it says on the bottom. I'm not going to read it out, but I'm pretty sure you probably already know it, but here's a good look if you want to read it for yourself. Pause the video if you want to have a read for yourself. Okay. I watch YouTube videos about reviews, and it's actually quite a good book, actually. And I actually read it, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed by this book. Now, the problem with Diary of Wimpy Kid books in the recent days, like for example, like newer books like I think let's see, Wrecking Ball, The Getaway, The Deep End, maybe even Double Down. Those books have something that doesn't really doesn't work. Either the story is all over the place, or they just reuse the exact same storyline. For example, when A Long Haul came out, not the movie, the book, it was actually a success. So when the Getaways came out, I think some people are going to be like, wait a minute, I already have this storyline, even though it's a different book. This is a rip-off. Yep, and they did the exact same thing for The Deep End as well. Like, The Long Haul, Getaway, and The Deep End have one thing in common. It's about a family road trip. But they just changed so many things about it. Like, The Long Haul, it was a car ride. The Getaway, it was a plane ride. And then The Deep End, it was an arse. Hang on, what was it called again? It was the RV. Yeah. They actually used that storyline so many times, like a car, an RV, and a plane. The story was kind of getting old, but then out of the mist came Big Shot. So Big Shot was released on October 26, 2021, so it's quite recently. So yeah, that's a sticker of Greg Heffley right there. Oh yeah, I just like it says over 250 million books sold. Well, I'm going to tell you this, it's soon going to be 251 million books, because I have this one. And here are the other books you can get. There's the Diary of Wimpy Kid, Roger Grills, Last Straw, Dog Days, The Ugly Truth, which I still need to get, Cabin Fever, which I technically have, The Third Wheel, which I technically have, The Hard Luck, which I technically have, The Long Haul, which I technically have, Old School, which again I technically have, Double Down, I don't have this book yet, The Getaway, still need to get it, The Meltdown, I got this book. If you want to check out that little video, you could see it for yourself. Wrecking Ball, still need to get, and The Deep End, still need to get it. So yeah. So this is actually a recent book. The series started from 2007, and here we are in 2022 with Big Shot, and also the upcoming overloaded diaper. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, what? $12.99 for a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book? That's not even worth it. And technically, you're right. Let me explain. So let's do a brief history on the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. So when the first original books came out, like let's see, there's The Last Straw right here. On the back, on the price tag, it says it's $6.99, which isn't bad. But then you got like newer books like The Meltdown right here, and it has $7.99, so it's £1 extra. But when you got to the Big Shot, it's $12.99. However, that's not what I paid for this book. You see, I got this book in Tesco's, and guess what? It was the only book, like the only Diary of a Wimpy Kid series book that's there. Like, there's a ton of Big Shots, there was no Roger Grills, no Wrecking Ball or Deep End or anything like that. It was all but Big Shots. So if you want to grab a Big Shot book, you can if you want. So yeah, I have no idea why they changed the design of the back ends, but money is money, I suppose. Oh yeah, I always want to have another brief history. This is when they stopped using the paper designs, because, well, I'll explain why, and instead they went for a fully book design. You see, this is how the problem with the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books happened. So here is my do-it-yourself book. Now, if you remember my unboxing video, this is one of the books of one character from Tugs and Camp. This one is Zip from Tugs' own book of it, and I'm using this as a demonstration because if you look closely, the books could actually do that, which is, I find that annoying. Sometimes when you have the paper style books, it could happen like that. So what I see, it's only the do-it-yourself books that were affected by this. The other books, like Roger Grills, I think the first book is signed to it, but it's just a little bit, so it's not really that big of a deal. So yeah, I guess people were complaining about it, so they're like, hey, could we actually get a new design book style that doesn't get destroyed? And so they redesigned the book, and it was actually a huge success. Everyone liked the book, and that's when they decided, hey, I have a great idea. Why don't we release all the original books, including the do-it-yourself book, onto this style? And they're like, sure, that's a good idea. And boom, here we are today. Now, for what I could understand, the Big Shot does not have this style of book. But I see that's a good thing. Because why? Because I'm not worried of this breaking. Because this is supposed to last you like a lifetime. So yeah, all in all, what do I think of Big Shot? I say it's a really good book. I love the story from start to finish, and I love the design of the book itself. The only thing I'm not happy about is that big price gap, but it's not really that big of a deal. Overall, I give this book a 10 out of 10. A great book that just came out of the newer books. So yeah, this is Team Zug signing out. Peace out.